Dragon Age, aquele jogo que me dá mais dor do que prazer. Ok, vamos então aqui continuar. Mentira, antes de ir. Fiz merda. Mas antes de ir, vamos só aqui vender umas coisinhas. E sim, Morgan. Tenho aqui uma coisa para ti. Isto não mudou nada. E sim, vamos tirar isto aqui, pelo amor de Deus. Tu ficas muito melhor. Caga nisso. Tu não precisas daquilo para nada, Morgan. Tu és linda como tu estás. Pai, mãe, eu sinto que a hora da vingança está a chegar. E por isso, eu levo a espada que vocês forjaram há muito tempo. E eu vou acabar com aquele filho da puta. O Alho irá morrer banhado por essa espada. O que é que eu estou a falar? Não estou a dizer com nada, com nada. Porra, mano. Ainda por cima vou ter uma luta. Cara, dá-me um tiro.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and He is our Maker. They are sinners who have given their love to false gods.
What? No mention of dessert? Surely this is a miracle.
Ok.
Those stung with 100 arrows.
All men are the work of our Maker.
Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. The archivist tends the books. I would like to examine them. It's these could be the bits I have made out. This may be an account of. If we could get a real translation. Those who bring
Já pronto, ninguém mais umas moedas.
it does not bread sinners.
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you.
Of
Thank
course.
you and farewell.
Ponto, porra, mano.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better.
Olha que os irmãos. The move device, friends of the Grey Waters assemble. The head improves load to secure off the races. The Griffins will rise again. Ok, então.
By order of the new Earl of Denerim, no one is to enter the alienage.
Arrow wants to keep people out, does he?
There's been an elven uprising. Knife ears even have the gall to attack the Earl's only son. Killed him in cold blood. With the whole Urian family dead, the regent appointed Rendon Howe of Amaranthine the new Earl of Denerim. First thing he did was lead a purge of the alienage. It's a mess in there. When things are put back in order, the gates will be reopened. Now on your way.
Hmm? Pois é, nem vi isto. Eu tenho que... Eu tenho que ir para Red Cliff, mano. Pensei que já tinha dito que estava pronto. Grande bosta. Burro. Olha, o gajo aproveita, vai ali fazer aquela quest que nunca terminou. Do Blacksmith ali.
My Valena returned. She told me of your daring rescue. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. Take this. A reward for your deed. It's dwarven made and should serve you well.
I don't need a reward. Keep it.
That's even kinder of you. Thank you again. I'm forever in your debt.
And I'm off.
I understand you've acquired all the allies you could. That's good. We can call the Landsmeet if you are ready. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
Let's go to Denry now.
Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us. Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon. Loghain, this is an honor that the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The Blight is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. It's Queen, and I lead her armies.
Considering Asaga, perhaps we need a better general.
Ah, the Grey Warden recruit. I thought we might meet again. You have my sympathies on what happened to your order. It is unfortunate that they chose to turn against Ferelden.
I've come to review your crimes at Ostagar.
You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason for anyone. There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the Landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine, and Terran of Highever?
And current Arl of Denerim, after Urien's unfortunate fate at Ostagar. Truly, it is an embarrassment of riches.
Enjoy your moment. It will end soon enough.
You are either very bold or very stupid to threaten the Ten before witnesses.
Enough, Carthrian. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight, with your selfish ambitions to the throne.
You're the one who divided Ferelden.
I was not talking to you.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this Blight.
Oh, is that all I have to do? No pressure.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Arrombado.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon.
What do we do now?
Calling the Landsmeet is only the start. Now we must ensure that every noble there sees Loghain's duplicity. We have no small task ahead of us. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around, and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
Ok.
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denerim, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bedbugs had fleas. What say you?
Nada.
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Something I can help with?
Não. Só quero saber o que vocês dizem sobre isto.
I hope all the accommodations are to your liking, Warden. Please let me know if anything is troubling you.
This is a nice estate, isn't it? What's on your mind? It is
Nada.
no trouble.
I got a moment's sure. Aye.
Meu Deus, velho.
Excuse me, I have to dust the Earl's sitting room.
I'm from Denver.
No, I'm from Redcliffe. Lady Isolde brought me here to be her chambermaid last spring. I've family here, though. I beg your pardon, sir, but I really can't be seen standing about. The housekeeper will have my head. Good day.
É. Olha o Toby!
And I'm off.
Eu queria pegar neste livro. Oi?
Going.
Consegui.
This is not as defensible as I would like, but it will do. You called.
Tinha isso, né?
As you wish.
Porra.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire. What comes, my friend?
My friend? My friend?
We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will. And you wish to do this in front of an audience, do you? Come to think of it, I find myself no longer caring.
Mulher. What? Oh, bugou. Ah, não, ela está ali. What? Ela está em cima do touro. Está bem, tá. Só assim.
If one more what comes, my friend? So, full of questions, are you?
So, family is dead. What now?
Now I have enough time to study Mother's grimoire to find a way to prevent her from stealing my body in the future. For she will be back. One day, I have no doubt of that. And if I cannot protect myself, one day I will track her down again in whatever body she inhabits, and she will die again and again if need be. But there is no need to think of such things now. I have you to thank for saving me, so let us return to the task of dealing with the Darkspawn, no?
I will always protect you, Morgan.
You should not be so... You have no idea what will happen in days to come to make such promises. Let us go. There is much to be done before... There is still much to be done. If one more servant asks, what comes, my friend? We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option.
Okay.
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable.
Yes, very nice.
Good, because it's likely to be your last rest for a while. This is Elena. She's...
I am Queen Enora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
Why would not ask us for help?
The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself.
I'm still not seeing where our help comes in.
So she goes to how? A visit from the Queen to the new Earl of Denham is only a matter of courtesy, and she demands answers.
I guess that didn't go well.
He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room.
She has soldiers. Let them free her.
If the palace guard besiege Howe's estate, my lady will certainly be killed before they can reach her. I think her life is in danger. I heard Howe say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Earl Eamon.
Will Logan kill his own daughter just to frame Eamon?
We may have no choice but to trust Honora. The Queen is well loved. If Loghain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
You're right. We have to help.
I have some uniforms. Earl Howe hires so many new guards every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to Howe's estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
O arrombado é capaz de sacrificar sua filha. Ah, vai ter mano com isso. Gajo escroto.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Ask away.
Tudo que vocês podem dizer. Nice, Alistair. Pois. Tem sempre uma porta da frente, entendido.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Ok, uma batalha, muito bem.
And so here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again. And where is Zevran? I don't see him with you. How very disappointing.
Seven. Seven who?
Don't bother. I know very well he travels with you.
Here I am, Taliesin. Tell me, were you sent, or did you volunteer for the job?
Oh ho! And he makes an appearance. I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake.
Zevran doesn't need the crowns any longer.
No. Does Zevran need to live?
I suspect I will manage just fine, Taliesin. I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
Okay. Olha a posição dele. Nem um pouco gay.
Indeed.
Yes.
Now let's see. Which one?
O que é que ele tem, né? Nada.
Right ahead.
Também nunca mexi no gajo, para ser honesto. Então é normal que o gajo seja um bosta. O meu gajo morreu. Nani? Ok, muito bem. Sim, senhor. Incrível.
How did I get myself?
Meu Deus, os gajos nem me deixaram à vontade, já me estão a matar. Com tudo. Meu Deus, estes gajos. O que é isto?
And there it is. Taliesin is dead. And I am free of the crows. They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out.
That's a good thing, right?
A very good thing. It is in fact what I had hoped for ever since you decided not to kill me. I have enjoyed our company, but I am wondering if it is not time for me to leave. That would be the practical thing to do, no? There is a freedom awaiting me that I have never known. But I suppose the decision is yours. Will you let me go?
You made a oath. I think you should keep it.
Ah, yes. Well, oaths are fine and well when you're facing death at the hands of someone you do not even know. Surely we have come further than that.
I asked that you stay as a friend.
And who could resist such a request? Very well. I will not abandon you. Let us return to the task at hand, then. There is still much to be done, yes?
Palme teu cruzevra. Pô, não percebi.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Não, Zebra. Oh, tenta. Quer ver? Quer ver, Zebra? Inútil. Mas agora posso-te fazer com que não sejas tão inútil. Inútil. Ok, vamos continuar então.
The servant's entrance is on the other side of the house. We must slip past this crowd to reach it. We will have to be very careful. Our How is inside.
Let's go.
I will be right behind you.
Adoro estar com vocês, dama.
Craft Hall has had enough of Howe's conveniently busy schedule. We will not be put off again.
Nor will the stonemasons. It's been a month since we've seen so much as a coin of Howe's for our work.
His lordship is much engaged with the region. He will hear your complaints as soon as he has the time. You're wasting your time.
And when will that be? At the dawn of the next age? Our people have families to feed. They can't wait forever on the Terran's whim.
His lordship... Oh, for the love of Lady Andraste, just leave the lot of you. Standing out here whining isn't getting the door open for you.
Ok, estava aqui um tumulto. Enfim, vamos andar por aqui.
Someone's creeping around down there. Go check it out. Now let's see. Which one first?
Ok.
And I'm off. If you insist. Oh, look, it wants to fight.
Is that all you got?
And I'm off.
Someone is coming.
I believe Arl Eamon's father had that fountain built. First one in Denerim. Of course, after that, all the other nobles had to have one.
Ok, tá bom então.
I can distract the guards, but you must move quickly.
Wait, we need to put our disguise.
Hurry! My lady does not have much time.
Tá bom, vai ser chato, vai.
Are you all prepared? I will go distract the guards.
Let's go.
I will lure them into the courtyard. Wait in the bushes.
Wait in the bushes.
Oh, you must come! I saw something. By the fountain. I think it was a darkspawn.
Darkspawn?
They will drag us all underground to be eaten.
Should we call for help?
Did you fall off a cart full of stupid? Call for help? So they can see us act like scared little girls because of some knife-eared wench?
They will eat us all alive! Please, get help!
If there is something out there and we don't sound the alarm, we'll look worse than scared.
And drast these holy knickers. Fine, we'll check the courtyard, if it'll keep you from wetting yourself. But there's nothing there.
Thank you. Oh! It was over here! Quickly!
Ok, então vamos então entrar aqui. Com guardas disfarçados. Ok.
Ah, it took me forever to be rid of those two. You must be careful now. The servants, they will not look closely at anyone in uniform. All guards are alike to a cook, no? But you should not draw attention to yourself. Most of the guards are new. They will not know you for a stranger at a glance. It is best you keep your distance from all of them and try to blend in.
Where's the Nora?
She's in the guest room of the main hall. Andraste, guide us.
Okay.
This kitchen is a disgrace. How did the old Arl servants ever cook anything in here?
No one ever said the Kendalls had any sense.
For Andraste's sake, don't speak ill of the dead. This roast is going to be charred on one side.
There's no help for it. We'll just trim it and feed the scrap.
And I'm off.
They can fetch with the following route from the
All right.
The captain likes you. I heard him talking to the chamberlain.
Hush, Astan. Don't spread tales. What did he say?
So you've time for idle gossip, have you?
Tá, mas já fez aqui, não que eu caguei.
And I'm off.
We know it's not mutton. How's too cheap to buy it? Cook.
Going.
Anything else broken here?
Espada tem 10, mano. Caraças. Ainda que não tem nada.
I fold.
Right.
The tongues of all the makers before the light.
Elude me?
Before the light, all the mysteries of the ages become as leaves scattering in the wind. I may win great battles before men. I may do great works of charity and compassion. I may give myself over to the flames, but without the Maker, I have nothing.
Why am I don't see anyone.
Oh, Maker. In something.
Ah, tá aqui?
Oh, my foot's asleep again.
Fiz uma chave.
Maker, isn't dinner ready yet?
Ah, ok. Ah, tá marcado.
The Grey Warden is here, my lady.
Thank the Maker. I would greet you properly, but I'm afraid we've had a setback.
What sort of setback?
My host was not content with leaving me under heavy guard. He sealed the door by magic.
How do we open it?
Find the mage who cast the spell. He'll most likely be at Hal's side.
Fine, I'll be back soon.
Thank you, Warden. My prayers go with you.
Count Howe will probably be in his rooms. They're at the end of the hall, on the left. Count Howe is probably in his room. The last one.
The housekeeper will hear us. Someone's here.
Look, you didn't say nothing. Wait. Who are you? You're not on my watch. Call the watch! We've got an intruder!
A gaja está ali a fazer um bom job, hein, pessoal?
It is done.
What? Who goes there?
Coming up.
I thank you for creating such distraction, stranger. I have been waiting days for the opportunity. Do you think you could... Alistair? Is that you?
Who? Wait. I do know you. You were at my joining. He's one of us. A warden from Orlais. Jada, I think. Or was it Montserrat? I'm afraid I don't remember your name.
I'm Riordan, senior warden of Jada, but born and bred in Highever, and glad to be home.
Why weren't you killed at Ostagar?
Because I wasn't there. I was sent from Orlais when we received no word from King Cailan. The king had invited all the wardens of Orlais and their support troops to join him. Then nothing.
Where's Hall?
I saw him going to the dungeons. He may still be there.
Are these your papers?
Yes, these are my records. The names of the dead I could recognize at Ostagar. What I could find of Duncan's own recruitment records. Copies of the joining ritual I rescued from our Denerim vault. Those should never be seen by any outside eyes, but I trust in their encryption.
The joining ritual. Can you induct other Grey Wardens?
Would that I could, for Ferelden sorely needs them. But for the joining to work, the recruit needs not only fresh Darkspawn blood, but a drop of blood preserved from an archdemon. Ferelden's supply should have been in the vault, but it was gone. I can only imagine someone took it out and Loghain either confiscated or destroyed it.
Why don't you come with me?
I wouldn't be much use to you in my current condition. And if you'll pardon me, I've a sudden desire to breathe some free air. I will seek you out later, after I find a good physician. And good luck, brother.
Ok, Grey Warden estava aqui preso. E coincidentemente o Alistair reconheceu antes. Espetáculo. Aqui. Para o dungeon.
Was this supposed to be a lesson? Did my father think it funny to leave me for so long before sending you?
Unless your father told him he didn't send me.
You move in august company, stranger. I am Oswin, son of Ban Sigurd, of the Dragon's Peak Banon. If you aren't one of our soldiers, pray tell me, who should I be thanking for my rescue?
I'm Asher of the Grey Wardens.
Then I have no question about why you would come, Warden. For it is your men who have suffered the most here. You have my heartfelt gratitude. And I assume the gratitude of the entire Dragon's Peak Banon. If my father sent no one after me, I can only assume that he does not yet know the true colors of the snakes he is allied with. But if you talk to him, I'm certain he would offer you any reward you might ask.
Will your father's side against Wogan at the Landsmeet?
Then there is a Landsmeet after all. Howe said the Earl of Redcliffe was dead, and the Landsmeet called off. I swear, if there be any forum to speak out against Loghain, my father will be there. Now, please, I must try to get to him. I cannot see the last of this place too soon.
They said to retreat. The horn sounded, and we turned, and then the screams. We rode, and they screamed, and screamed, and...
Shh, it's all right.
Mother, can you smell the blood? They said it was only Darkspawn. But we ate them too. They died, and we left them. In the swamp. The witch. The witch!
He's obviously mad. I don't think you'll get anything more out of him.
Every now, go somewhere safe.
Safe? Is there a safe? Perhaps next door?
What month is it? Are you some enemy of our Urians? Please, I feel like I've spent half my life down here.
Urian died months ago.
Dead? Then who's ruling? His son, Vaughn. He struck me down and I woke up here. People were so angry, they were thinking of petitioning the king.
What is during the Elven Rebellion?
Rebellion? I know my kinsmen were unhappy with the Jarl, but I can't imagine a rebellion. There have been many changes since they caught me. I need to find out what happened. I need to get home, or flee the city. I thank you for your aid, stranger. I wish I had more than gratitude to offer.
Nada, meu filho.
Well, well. Bryce Cousland's little boy, all grown up, and still trying to fit into Daddy's armor. I thought Logain made it clear that your pathetic family is gone and forgotten.
Why betray us? Oh, my father was your friend.
A clumsy appeal, child. He was a traitor to me and a coward to his nation. Trips to Orlais, gifts from old enemies, all while I sank in obscurity. Your family squandered glory that was rightfully mine. How suitable that their deaths should raise me to the ear of a king. If you think you can take this from me, that I will allow it, you are very much mistaken.
Então, basicamente, tu achavas que as terras dos Coastland eram direito teu e por isso te mataste aquele gajo que percebeu que era teu amigo. Filha da puta. Os gajos estão a fazer por trás também. Ai ai! Isto agora é assunto entre ele e eu. Vamos. Não, 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 parem. Entre eu e ele. Siga! Siga! Este é pelo meu pai! Pela minha mãe! Filho da puta!
Make us spit on you. I deserved more.
Tu não me sirves de merda nenhuma. Filho da puta. E agora a minha vingança está completa. Foste morto. E a espada da minha família foi banhada por teu sangue. Seu cabrão.
ready.
Meu Deus. Eu Viviana já era. É, Viviana já era. Eu vou logo a seguir, principalmente com o cão. Esquece isto. E eu também já era. Já perdi isto. Caga. O Alisson vai encontrar os sozinhos. Ah, piada, mano. O Alisson aguentar estes gajos tipo sozinho. Então morreu. Ai ai. Finalmente consegui matar estes otários. Está difícil. Realmente.
All right.
My thanks.
Why are you just like that?
Because there are two sorts of people in this house. Those loyal to Hal, and those loyal to me. If Hal's people find me, I'll be killed. And my people will insist on escorting me back to the palace, where my father may also have me killed.
That's it. Tem aqui uma parte do jogo que eu vou tentar à primeira. Mas se eu não conseguir, caguei. Prison Break. Siga.
Warden, in the name of the Regent, I am placing you under arrest for the murder of Rendon Howe and his men-at-arms. Surrender, and you may be shown mercy.
I'm here to free Nora, who was held captive.
Don't be ridiculous. The Queen isn't being held prisoner here or anywhere else. Her father would never stand for such a thing.
She's right here. Tell her, Nora.
What? Sir Catherine? Praise the Maker you're here. This brigand tried to kidnap me.
What?
Bring them down. Logain wants the Warden, dead or alive.
You son of a whore.
Time for more practice.
What the fuck? Ah, como é que... O quê? What? Acho que... Ah, não, vai tomar no cu o jogo. Que porra foi essa? Ah! Ok. Caguei.
Simon, I may have done a terrible thing.
May have? How can there be any doubt?
What in Andraste's name has happened? Are you all right?
The wardens have been captured.
By Sir Calthrian, to whom our lady here handed us all on a platter.
What? How could this happen?
Never mind that. The question is how to free him.
Surely you mean them, Your Highness. We need Alistair too.
Yes, of course, I meant Alistair too. Calthrian will take him to Fort Draken. Getting inside will be no small feat.
Oh, you're awake. I was starting to worry.
Are you alright?
I've been worse. I'll be better still when we get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
I hope you have a plan. Oh, nothing like a brush with death to make you not like death much.
Bom, isto agora vai ser o Prison Break. É... Do nada os gajos morreram, não percebi aquilo, mas ok. Chama o guarda. A call do guarda.
If you're not bleeding, I don't care.
I just wanted some company.
Well, I could keep you company.
Ah, não é esse tipo de... Caralho, o gajo é gay, mano. Knocked out the guard. Toma.
Why, you grimy little... When I get my hands on you, come back here! When
All
I
right.
get my hands on you, come back!
Yes.
Oh.
Going.
Tudo muito aqui, deixa eu só gravar. Havia outra maneira que eu podia me tentar disfarçar de guarda. Se eu não estou em erro.
Whose name are you? Hey! And I'm off. A bit more dying, please. Oh, you want to die? How amusing.
Ah, é? Eu assim eu posso tentar me disfarçar de guarda, mas... Né? Né? Vou só matar estes panões todos. Acho que é mais... badass dessa forma. Bora lá.
Yes.
Siga.
Prisoner on the loose. All right. Joking. Surely you're joking.
I think we work well together.
All right.
What in the name of our trusted sanctum? What is going on here? Hey, we've got a prisoner loose.
So you know, let's grab some glory.
And I'm off.
Estes gajos estão sempre a fugir. Bostinhas da porra, venham cá. Ixi, estou quase a morrer também. Prontos. Fica com eu que eu fico com este bosta. Este bosta já vai morrer. Oh, o outro já morreu. Espetáculo. Tudo morto. Vamos continuar a seguir. Seguir até a nossa freedom.
Lady Andraste, Ryder, make us save us. We're under attack.
Azar que a gaja simplesmente desapareceu. Olha quem chegou! Morgan e Viviana, espetáculo! Chegaram ao resgate. E pois é, Morgan não tem nada porque eu não o peito. Nós até tínhamos esquecido disso, que a Morgan já não tem nada. Nossa, já morreu?
Yes. Let's do this quickly, shall we?
Que portanto está morto. Eu agora também morri. Mas o urso agora aguenta aqui as pancadas. Dá-se mesmo! Antes a espada vai morrer. Está morto.
Are you alright? You know, I'm almost disappointed we didn't get to try our plan. Oh well.
É, mas por acaso vocês ajudaram bem. 27 atributos. Se eu pudesse, metia Morgan como Bloodmate, mas como não posso, eu vou meter ela como sei lá. Ok.
Going. All right.
É o Damager. Ih, Jesus! É o Damager, mas não tem nada para meter vida aos outros. Mas é o que a Morgan é. Vai ataque. Mago de ataque. A winner é de sport.
Allow me.
I can't do that for you. Bom, este foi o nosso grande Prison Break. Foi rápido, também não explorei isto tudo. Não tenho muita paciência. Vou ser honesto, eu estava a esperar tudo, mas agora meio que ainda foi no jogo que está a esperar tudo. O que eu ganho agora é dinheiro só.
Right away.
Já não tenho presentes para dar praticamente. E não tenho nada para esperar grande coisa. Então, é. Eu agora dentro das fases eu vou rechar um pouco. Vou só seguir o caminho reto e cagar para o resto. Dani, o gajo agora tem que ir para o Ar Redcliffe. Ok. Vamos então falar com ele, né? E falar com a vagabunda da Anora. Aquela filha de uma. Né? Não preciso nem falar daquela vagaba.
Maker's breath. It's good to see you in one piece, my friend.
Indeed. After your rather alarming lack of subtlety, I feared the worst for you. I prayed for your safe return.
That's so sweet. It almost makes me want to kill you less. Aí dá vontade. Iman, come on. What? You betrayed me.
Well, what did you expect me to do? You announced me to my father's most trusted lackey. Did the purpose of my disguise entirely escape you? I barely managed to slip away from her when we reached the palace. I am hoping that, despite our unfortunate beginning, we can still work together. Will you hear me out?
All I want is information on how to feed Logan.
You have only just arrived in the city, so perhaps you are unaware of some recent events. Denerim has been in turmoil since Ostagar. Many people here are angry or grieving. Strangely, the unrest is worst in the alienage. Few elves accompanied the army. They should have little reason to be upset, which means that Hal and my father must have given them reason. I don't know what is happening there, but I am certain my father has his hands in it.
A useful lead, Honora, but you could have sent this information with your maid.
That is true. I feared for my safety as Hal's prisoner. But to tell the truth, I sent Elena to you because I hoped we might join forces. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet. But you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. You need me.
And what of Alistair?
I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough. And decent. But even with his blood, he is no king. You think only I can see it? Not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look like you are trying to put a Grey Warden on the throne, despite your claims. I am a neutral party, and I am already queen.
Honora, you are indeed Kaelin's widow, but...
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. Who do you think truly ruled this nation for the last 5 years? Kaelin. I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said. For now, I think I will retire to my room. Warden, when you have a moment, I ask that you speak to me in private.
Ok. Tenho que falar com este vagabundo em privado.
Well, she's quite spirited. I remember when Loghain first brought her to Danaran. Poor Kaelin was a good boy, but Honora was always 2 steps ahead. Had him jumping when she snapped since the first time she batted her eyelashes. I cannot help thinking she may be trouble, but we should keep her close, all the same.
Why do you think she's trouble?
This is an alliance of convenience. For the moment, we are united against Loghain. Be careful how much trust you place in her. I do not for a moment think Honora means to give up her power easily. Still, I would rather have her where we can watch her than actively working for Loghain.
And she's single now, right?
Are you thinking you might stand a chance at courtship? It would be unseemly for her to marry so soon after Kaelin's death. She wouldn't take that risk unless it helps her secure the throne.
Maybe Alistair should marry Honora.
Are you serious? No, never mind. I don't even want to hear the rest of this. You two just keep talking about me. I'm going to stand over here with my fingers in my ears.
That would certainly solve a lot of problems, and put forth the strongest argument before the Landsmeet to remove Loghain from power. With Therin blood on the throne, and Honora's wisdom and popularity, Ferelden could present the most united front against the Blight. Unfortunately, the marriage would never happen, unless they both agreed to it. And I suspect that might take a lot of persuading to get past her pride and his humility.
Let's talk about something else.
We certainly have a great deal to plan.
I've got work to do.
Of course, if I might make a suggestion, go speak with Honora. She will either be a powerful ally or a powerful enemy, and the sooner we know which she is, the better.
Alistair, seu virgem do caralho. Eu estou-te a ver se arranjo uma mulher, porra. E ela até que é gostosa, porra. Shut the fuck up, tu vais-te casar com ela. seu bosta. Tu vais casar com aquela gostosa, porra. Ai, ai. O da Nora era por aqui. Nem quero o quarto dela. Não, acho que é mesmo aqui, né? Vou gravar. Por acaso há uma opção que o personagem é que se casa com ela e ela torna-se rainha e ele meio que também é rei, acho eu.
Hello again, Warden. It is good that you came to speak with me. I realize that my actions at Hal's estate may not have painted me in the best light. For that, I apologize and hope that we can start again. First, let me say that I knew your family. Eleanor, in particular, was dear to me, and what Hal did was unforgivable. How fitting he died at your hands. I will be blunt. I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens, and with good reason. My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne.
You think you're a better candidate than Alistair?
Do you disagree? You are a fellow Grey Warden. What do you think of Alistair's potential to rule? Never mind his willingness.
Being a good ruler requires more than ambition.
Alistair seems like a kind, well-meaning man, and biddable enough. These are admirable qualities, if not kingly ones. He also seems to be a fine Grey Warden, which is exactly why he should remain one and serve the kingdom by defeating the Darkspawn.
And you would serve, and you would serve better as queen.
I have ruled this nation on Kaelin's behalf for many years. I am a great queen, and as beloved by my people as I love them. Ferelden needs an effective ruler with experience to see it through the Blight and after. That is not Alistair. Thus, I say again, I would welcome your support for the throne if you would give it.
Are you proposing an alliance?
That is exactly what I am proposing. When the time comes, you support my bid in the Landsmeet to remain on the throne. You will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. You will be seen as supporting the interests of Ferelden, as opposed to solely those of the Grey Wardens. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see? Together we can do what alone we cannot.
Why not simply marry Alistair, the best of both worlds?
Ignoring that the man looks so much like Kaelin, my recently dead husband, if you'll recall, my main fear is that he might govern like Kaelin as well. But it is true that Alistair has Theron blood. To some, this is more important even than practical considerations. A union might be considered a compromise, but is this something Alistair even desires?
I think I could convince him.
Let me say this. If Alistair is willing to stand back and allow me to continue governing the nation, then I would be willing to have him as my king. It is my understanding that governing does not appeal to him anyhow. If that is so, this is a compromise I can live with.
I will speak to him then.
Do so. I will be interested to hear what he has to say.
Honestamente, eu nunca consegui fazer com que eles os dois ficassem juntos. E é uma opção válida. Eu quero ver se consigo agora. É que eu tenho a minha lábia no máximo, mano. Eu devo conseguir, né? Porra. É realmente, eu acho que eu sou o par perfeito. Mas pronto.
So I'm guessing someone told Honora I was planning to steal her throne. She has a nasty glare. She wants to be queen. I get it. I don't trust her any more than her father, but I get it.
Why does she dislike you? No. What would you say about marrying her?
Marry her? As in marriage? As in be her husband? You've spoken to her about this? You did, didn't you? I can't say I like the idea at all. Why should I even consider something like this?
I think it's the best compromise for peace.
Compromise? Yes, I suppose the Landsmeet would like the sound of that. All right, you've convinced me. If it comes to that, I'll agree to marry her. Maybe help
Yeah!
Go and tell her, if you think it's a good idea. Me? I think I need a drink. Or 10.
Ah, eu adoro, mano.
Well, have you spoken to my lucky betrothed yet? Or will we be reduced to passing notes?
He's agreed to your terms.
He has? I wasn't expecting that, to tell you the truth. To marry Kaelin's brother. Well, I suppose stranger things have happened. If it will truly help matters... Is this it, then? I agree to marry Alistair to retain my throne, and in exchange I give you my support. If not, then tell me now.
Marry Alistair and you have my support.
Done. So, we have a deal, Warden. I trust you'll keep your end of the bargain. Now, I suppose, comes the task of dealing with my father. That will be no small feat, of course, but I am certain you already know this. I imagine you have much to do. Is there anything else you needed from me?
No, I should go.
Then I wish you luck, Warden.
Bom, eu vou já dar um pequeno spoiler de como foi a minha primeira experiência aqui no Dragon Age. Então, obviamente que eu era amiguinho do Alistair, né? E isto aconteceu. E pá, por mim, eu ia dar ela, eu disse a ela que ia dar suporte. Porque, basicamente, o Alistair não quis ser rei, ela sempre quis ser rainha. Eu pensei, ué, se o Alistair não quer ser rei, não vai ser rei. E acabou, ela vai ser rainha, né? Então, na altura do Huntsmith, quando nós vamos enfrentar o Logan, que vai ser daqui a pouco, se não estou em erro, basicamente eu enfrentei o Logan, não sei o quê. Espera aí, já volto. Voltei, peço desculpa. Como estava a dizer, basicamente eu enfrentei o Logan e a Nora ia ser rainha. E a Nora disse, eu não vou matar o meu pai. Então vai continuar vivo. E o Alistair fica puto. Fica revoltado e diz, o quê? Ele não vai pagar pelos crimes dele. Então, para eu pagar os crimes dele, eu tenho que me tornar rei. Então eu agora quero ser rei. Bora! Escolhe-me como rei para eu poder me vingar dos Warden. E eu estou tipo, ué, bro, tu nunca quiseste ser rei. É sério que agora, só para tu fazeres uma punição desse gajo, tu queres ser rei? Não, agora embirrei, mano. Não, tu não vais ser rei. A Nora vai continuar a ser rainha. E esta disse, é o quê? Nossa, eu achava que tu eras meu amigo. E o Alistair abandonou-me. O Alistair tinha as melhores cenas. Tinha ganhar armadura, tinha a espada, as coisas mais fodonas, que era o meu tanque, que era o meu amigo, né? O meu camarada fodão, que é o que eu vejo neste momento. E simplesmente foi-se embora. E aí, no dia seguinte, antes do combate, do Blight, que é a parte final do jogo mesmo, basicamente o pai da Nora, o Logan, torna-se o meu companion. E esse é o companion secreto que eu tenho estes presentes para dar. Tipo o Ancient Map of Imperium. E ele não é o Alistair. Tipo, a arrogância dele é tão bosta que eu, como diz assim, tu perdeste o Alistair, mas tu ganhaste um gajo melhor, que sou eu. Mentira, o gajo é um bosta, o gajo não era o Alistair. Eu fiquei tão arrependido de o Alistair ter ido embora. Mas pronto, foi basicamente isso que aconteceu. Eu peço desculpa, meio que já deu um spoiler, né? Talvez eu devia ter contado isso depois que isso aconteceu, mas não vai estragar a experiência mesmo. Então que se caga, né? Foi mesmo uma coisa que não vai estragar a experiência. Eu acho que é meio óbvio o que é que vai acontecer. Já está predestinado. Eu vou ao Huntsmith, vou enfrentar o Logan e agora a Nora e o Alistair vão se casar. E eu não sei bem o que é que vai acontecer, mas provavelmente o Logan vai ficar vivo na mesma. Eu não sei se alguém vai ficar vivo. Vai ser uma surpresa para mim e para vocês. Acho eu. Então, já. É isso. Eu vou parar de gravar que eu estou um bocado... que eu já joguei muito. E pronto, é isso. Portanto, fiquem bem.